Hello, everyone. Well, we are seeing scattered showers and storms in eastern Nebraska early this morning as a cold front finishes up working over the area. We're going to see less and less activity as the morning goes on, though. So the big takeaway is the earlier you venture out this morning, the more likely you're going to encounter rain. The later you venture out, the less likely you're going to encounter rain. In fact, by 8 a.m., I think we're going to be transitioning from scattered activity to isolated showers and storms. So if you venture out 8 a.m. or later, not a guarantee you're going to see rain, but I definitely still have to mention the chance. But you might be able to drive in between the activity because it will be dying down by the time it gets 8 a.m. But do need to mention the chance of rain for the morning commute for the Lincoln, Omaha area. By the time we jump ahead to 11 a.m., though, at this point we're just talking about a stray shower or two. Can't completely take the rain chance out for the far eastern part of the state, but it is going to be very limited. And by the time we get to 2 o'clock this afternoon, the rain chance completely over with for the eastern part of the state. But look over to the west and the Panhandle. Some new activity is going to try and fire up there. But it's never going to get widespread. We are talking about isolated showers and storms, perhaps as early as 2 o'clock, though I think the better opportunity is going to be in the late afternoon and early evening hours. And for this late afternoon and early evening chance, the chance is from North Platte and on to the west. Anywhere east of North Platte, no chance of rain during the late afternoon and early evening hours. And notice there's not a whole lot showing up. Maybe a peak roughly around 8 o'clock, but still significant gaps between North Platte and Scottsbluff. And then after 8 o'clock, things are really going to be dying down, and by midnight, we go back to completely dry conditions across the entire state. Okay, so now let's talk about temperatures after such a brutally hot day yesterday. Certainly, it's got to be better today, right? We had a cold front come through. Well, yes, it's better than yesterday, but these are clearly not cool temperatures. Obvious temperatures above normal for this time of year. Look how a lot of us are still going to get into the mid 90s, and at the coolest, the low 90s is what we're talking about. And though the humidity is lower than yesterday for central and eastern Nebraska, it's still humid, just not very humid. So you have to look at the feels like temperatures again. Now, again, we're not seeing as dramatic a difference as we were yesterday, but notice where we're largely seeing our temperatures in the mid 90s for highs, it's really going to be feeling like the upper 90s, and low 90s will largely be feeling like the mid 90s for the central and eastern part of the state. For the western part of the state, again, not much humidity, so the air temperatures are the same as the feels like temperatures. As far as the wind situation today, pretty uniform across the state, gusts mainly around 15 miles per hour. But again, better than yesterday, but not cool, still hot. So what about tomorrow? Well, I actually think improvement for central and eastern Nebraska. Temperatures probably going down just a little bit more and the humidity dropping some, so we don't have to talk about the feels like temperatures for tomorrow. It's really going to feel like these temperatures. But look over to the west, a little warm front sneaking in, and so temperatures on the rise, North Platte on over the west. In fact, look at the triple digits showing up again for places like Scottsbluff. Do have to mention also, as this little warm front works over the western part of the state during the morning hours, chance for a few showers, not going to be much, and only during the morning hours. Also, in and around the Panhandle, we're seeing those wind icons, and including the Scottsbluff area, it is going to be breezy in the afternoon.